Hey guys, this is Booligan with Airsoft Retreat, BooliganAirsoft.com and Airsoft Insider Magazine. Today we're taking a look at this railed handguard available from Evike.com. Now this is the G&P Keymod MOTS free float handguard. Now it's available in a few different lengths and in a few different configurations. This configuration is in the currently in vogue wire cutter configuration with a little cutout at the front for you to mount your flash hider so it's relatively flush with the front. It's a unique design by G&P. It's not modeled after any specific rail, real steel, or otherwise that's currently on the market. It does have some features similar, but it really is its own design. Now, it features Keymod surfaces on both sides as well as on the bottom. And it is a true real steel spec Keymod. I've got my Midwest Industries hand stop kit, and the thing went on perfectly and installed very, very easily. One of the things that differs this from other types of rails on the market is it does have a molded in rail at the bottom. You'll see it drops down slightly, and you have 6 slots of 20mm rail on the bottom, which is helpful if you're mounting a flashlight or bipod or something like that, depending on how you're running your specific gun. You also have 2 quick detach sling mount points on the top, and the thing does butt right up against your receiver. However, again, like pretty much all airsoft rails and receivers, you do have some slight height variance. In this case, the rail is about 1mm higher than the top rail on the receiver, and doing a straight line test, it is an issue with the rail or the receiver. I don't know, one of them's out of spec, but regardless, it's a small thing, not a huge difference either way. The rail is very, very lightweight and comes in at about 12, it's advertised at 12.5 inches, but it's not exactly 12.5. It's like 12.45. It's very, very close. So depending on how your front end is set up, you may need to add or remove spacers for your flash hider. Now, for this build, I'm running it with a 10.5 inch M4 barrel, or excuse me, a 10.5 inch, it would be a CQPR length barrel. Because of that, the flash hider would only go to about here. So I've installed the flash hider from my APS UAR, which is about, let's say 3 inches long total, as well as a small spacer and a crush washer, which isn't torqued down or anything like that, but just to fill in the space there a little bit. And you've got a front end that's just about perfect. I also have an Evike low profile gas block and gas tube, just to add to the realistic nature of the gun. Now the base gun is a G&G Top Tech M4 that I reviewed previously in an issue of Airsoft Insider Magazine. I went ahead and put this new front end on, which is very lightweight. The whole thing set up currently is right around 6 3/4 pounds. For a full metal AEG, not too shabby. Otherwise, I've installed the stock and the flip-up iron sights from my G&G Firehawk to sort of keep it in the family a little bit. Got a PTS EPM mag because it works and looks oh so sexy in there, and an Element Seymour style red dot scope. Now it's currently fitted with a buffer tube LiPo battery, and performance still quite good. Velocity wise, I've changed the spring around a little bit, so it's currently shooting right around 350 FPS, which is just about perfect for 99% of the airsoft play that I will find in my area. It still retains most of the top tech features, the pneumatic blowback, the spring decompression, which is really, really nice. The functional bolt catch is still there. I have basically disabled the secondary mechanism that showed or that allows this to rotate with the selector switch because it was just too much of a pain in the butt to get reinstalled properly and didn't really add much to the gun. So for the rail, you're looking at about $70, which is quite inexpensive compared to some of the other rails of this type on the market. It's one of the least expensive high quality, well-made Keymod rails that I've seen on the market. And installation could not be easier. It's just remove your original delta ring. It comes with its own special delta ring, tighten it down. It doesn't come with a tool or anything. The best tool I could come up with was to actually twist the rail, to bolt it in slightly and twist the rail till it was clocked. You don't need to worry about torquing it. This isn't real steel. And then it's attached using 6 included screws, and they did include a couple of extra in case you strip them or anything like that. Overall, if you're looking for a rail of this type, this length, I mean, the G&P option is fantastic. Again, 70 bucks from Evike.com. The thing looks good, and the design of it just really, really works quite well. Even without a hand stop, the rail acts as a very good rudimentary hand stop, and you can index it very easily to get a good C-clamp style grip if that's your shooting style. So many thanks to Evike.com for sending this rail over, letting us do this custom install on this G&G Top Tech M4. Many thanks to G&G for popping this gun over a while ago so we could do this, have this base gun to begin with. And be sure to check out all of my reviews on Booligan Airsoft and, of course, Airsoft Retreat. And as always, thanks for watching.